Hey guys, it's AlluringSimmer here, back with another speed build, and today we are doing the next room build in the Valorant dorm room series, and I decided we should do Viper's room next. I realized the room that I chose, the placement of it will end up having it right next to Reina's room, which might make things interesting since they definitely don't really get along, but part of this like let's play I want to like bring their actual personalities from like the lore in the game into the Sims, so it'll be interesting to see like how things turn out when they are kind of pretty much enemies and they live like in the rooms right next to each other. So just to give some more backstory to Viper, she is a scientist from the United States. She apparently used to use her research to like help heal others and like do things for good. But eventually she went kind of like, I don't know. She started using her like information and research that she knew to like perform experiments and like do things that were kind of evil, I guess. Um, Her abilities in the game is she has like chemical abilities, so she can like spray like a pool of chemicals, or she can create like a essentially like chemical bomb, sort of like a smoke bomb. She can also make a wall with her ability, and um her ultimate ability is to make like a huge chemical smoke bomb. So I wanted to bring that like idea of her like working with chemicals and like being involved in chemistry in this build. And I also think I might end up giving her the chemistry major. I think that is one of them. It might be just science, but if chemistry is an option, I'll probably enroll her in that just because it would make the most sense. Um, but I used a lot of the stuff from Get to Work because there's like the chemical analyzer and stuff to like add into her room. I wanted to put both in there, but I felt like it was too like clunky and it took too much space for like just a basic dorm room. So I just left the chemistry lab because I felt like it made sense. It doesn't take up that much space and it doesn't look like too extravagant that it wouldn't be something that she could possibly have in her room. Um, Another thing about Viper is she used to do research in Radianite, which is part of the like whole lore of Valorant. I think they're trying to like defeat Kingdom Corp so they can get Radianite, which they use I think to fuel their powers. I could be completely wrong. If I am, you can let me know in the comments. But basically that's part of the reason why she had ended up performing like an experiment, I think, on Reina's sister, and that's where like their drama kind of ensued because she performed this experiment on her sister. I don't know if like her sister died or like something happened to her, but essentially they just don't get along. Her color scheme for her character is like green and black, and I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it. And kind of like yellowy tones. So that's what I went for with her room. You can see it's very, very green. I used a lot of plants, which might not make sense because she works with a lot of chemicals, so she probably wouldn't like keep the plants alive, but I just thought it would be fun because they're green and it just makes the room feel a bit more like alive. And again, it's still meant to be like her dorm room. Yeah, we're bringing elements of the actual like characters, but I do want it to also feel like somewhere where she can call like her home. Um, so yeah, here's me just trying to find like things that would kind of allude to her chemistry knowledge, I guess. I used a really like expensive, high tech, like Alienware looking computer because I feel like if she's like really involved in science, I don't know, maybe she used some of the technology that she learned to like make her own computer. Who knows? But here's me just trying to put some like items onto the shelves. Um, it's one thing that kind of annoys me sometimes is like a lot of the shelves they could only fit like very specific items on it, and more often than not it's not there's not a wide range of items that you'll be able to like put on the shelves without having to use like the 9 key to like move the items up. But I managed to find like a few things that like slotted nicely that made sense in the room. But yeah, this room is pretty easy to build and pretty simple to do because I feel like there wasn't really a lot. I just wanted to make sure to have the like chemistry elements in this room. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned to the end for the screenshots. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and you want to keep up to date with this series and the Let's Play. And feel free to leave a comment down below what you think of this room. Feel free to correct me if I messed up on any of the lore, because I'm pretty much just going off of the lore wiki. I don't really know all of the details. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.